time for Just the Tips.
Oh, it's not just Dana and Tess. With us now, we have Sunny. How are you today?
I am wonderful. How are you, Dana?
I'm going to take a nap in a minute. This taking a vacation business is not good for waking up early.
No, this is awful. I made a Facebook status about all my friends that wake up at this time, and it was backhanded. I want them to feel bad about being up this early.
Right. It's some sort of strange, like I must like pain that I chose a job I have to get up this early.
Yeah, by the afternoon.
Must be some kind of self-hate going on.
I got no idea how you guys do this. This is awful.
All right, so what we want to do, we have people email in asking for relationship advice. So we want to completely ruin their lives.
And give them hilariously bad dating advice from Kalamazoo Comics.
All right, what do you got for us, Sonny?
Well, a listener emailed in, Dear Morning Show, like a lot of people, I went to a party on New Year's Eve and I hooked up with a guy I really like. It wasn't just a random hookup. He and I have known each other for a while and we like each other. At least I definitely like him. In the morning, he drove me home and asked me for my phone number. I don't want to get my hopes up that he'll call though. Have any serious relationships started from a drunken hookup on New Year's Eve? This comes from 21-year-old Holly.
Well, Holly, that's a wonderful question. Adam West is going to tell you that New Year's relationships are the best. Start the New Year's off with a real bang. And if it works out, the anniversary math is super easy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If your anniversary is New Year's Eve and you forget it, you're just an idiot.
Yeah. Something wrong with you.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, they're going to break up in 2018 that day.
Yeah.
Bob Fredericks is writing, why stop at New Year's? Get drunk every day. Why settle for serious? Shoot for 365. Treat yourself in 2017. I have no idea why I read it like that.
Love Bob Fredericks, a potential drunken suitor.
He is quite the suitor. He is also quite drunk. Let's see. Christopher J. Karpinski writes, if you didn't have your number already, it was just a random hookup. And yes, somewhere in the world, a serious relationship started with a New Year Eve hookup. Chris with positivity.
Well, and it's funny that she's concerned about this whole number thing when he gave her a ride home. He knows where she lives, so.
Right.
Ooh. Oh, that's scary.
Hey, I just wanted to add some reality to that nightmare.
That's why you always want to get dropped off at, down the road.
Yeah.
Chloe's response is probably my favorite.
Oh, yeah. Chloe Ketchum wrote, Holly, it's doomed. It's always doomed. New Year's, Saturday, the 5th of August, your quarter birthday, your cat's death anniversary. They're all going to come and go, if you know what I mean. Given, you're just going to die in the end. Good luck.
That sounds like Tess. Everything about that, from the cat to you're doomed from the start, everything about that was you.
Yeah. That explains why that one was my favorite. All right, we have one more email from a listener.
Okay.
Dear Morning Show, a woman and I both just got stopped trying to simultaneously buy cold beer at 6:59 a.m. at the self-checkout, and it felt like the beginning of a romantic comedy. The annoyed eyes of the 12 or less masses burned down on us under the flashing lights as we waited 1 minute for it to become legal. The attendant started staring at her watch, counting down each second. When we made eye contact, she made an awkward joke, I need my beer now. I flushed as red as the attendant's vest, if not from embarrassment, then from sheer lust. Can this possibly be fate? Could those flashing red lights be the pulsing of one newly enmeshed heart?
Is this from Tess? I think there's a lot of Tess happening today.
Tess has just been writing all of this.
Wow.
Okay, well, that's from J. Nate, 31. Sounds like a familiar name. Bob Fredericks writes, hey, Naterino. It's time for you to intervene on your loneliness and make a move. Offer to buy her beer, and maybe you could split an Uber back to your place. Lord knows that neither of you have a valid driver's license. Have some morning beers together, and she'll be crashing on your couch for just a few weeks-ish in no time. All right, Adam West wrote, that truly is fate. People usually simultaneously do things together only after buying beer.
Oh, that's a very good point.
Yeah, that's just true.
That's almost too true to be funny.
Yeah.
Actually.
That's Adam West comedy.
He has another one. We gave him 2 responses because both of his were great.
Adam West's other response was, "Dear Nate, your life seems like a real garbage fire." That's all I wanted to say. So,
Christopher
J. Karpinski writes, "Yes, Nate, it was fate. You had a common need for alcohol before sunrise. You were in the same place at the same time. She joked with you. Certainly a romantic comedy is in the making. Did you get her name? Or will you buy her beer? Will you be buying beer at 7 a.m. every day until she comes back again someday?" Now, it sounds more like a romantic tragedy. Sorry, man.
I mean, just
Wow.
read the signs. This
Yeah.
feels like a Seinfeld episode, actually, like a romantic comedy.
Yep.
She combed her hair, didn't she? She clearly wants to go out with you. She's outside with pants on. I feel magic.
All right. Last one's from yours truly, myself. "Dearest Nate, you sound like the ruggedly handsome sort, much like myself. As one handsome individual to another, I truly believe you found the one. Imagine the life that awaits you, the sweet sound of Bud Light cans being opened by your significant other, the mundane events in life that'll be sweetened by the presence of someone stumbling about with you, splitting Ubers at noon, returning bottles with twice the efficiency, and cleaning one another's spills while looking deep into each other's glassy eyes. Find her, Nate, and together live a life of adventure and eventual cirrhosis."
Oh, that was very Michigan.
Yeah.
all the way down to the bottle return.
And those 10 cents make a difference after a
Hey,
while.
you know what? Every dime counts.
I have to agree that his life is just a real garbage fire. Except for I say that, and you would definitely find me at 6:59 a.m. trying to buy alcohol.
Just
And I would definitely think that your life is a real garbage fire. I don't know.
you know what? Listening to the self-checkout just deny you at 6:59. There's probably no sweeter and sadder sound.
Right. But someone standing across from you going through the same thing and then just yells exactly what you're thinking. "I need the beer now." I'm like, yes, it is fate.
You know what? The tension. Oh God, just you could have just cut it with a machete.
Need the beer now. What do you have going on right now?
Well, let's see. This week, of course, every Sunday we've got Rupert's at 9:30. Fantastic show. I actually just performed this past Sunday, and it was just wonderful. We had a lot of old faces from that originally were here from Kalamazoo Comedy.
I'm sure they appreciate you calling them old.
Oh yeah, no, they're hideous. Oh
Yeah.
God, they
Hey,
aged.
there are a lot of old faces in the crowd.
I wish they aged better.
Really, really old.
Yeah, they just look like the sight of sand. It's
Yeah.
just disgusting. And actually, this Thursday, I did want to promote that we are doing a show at Shakespeare's Lower Level. It's going to be our normal comedy show where we do, there is no fee. But this one is actually a fundraiser for a very wonderful gal that comes out to all the shows and is very supportive. Christina Donnelly, her dog had some emergency surgery. If I read right, it was something about the spine, and it was pretty scary. It survived. It survived, but
But
we're
the
taking
surgeries,
donations.
especially if you don't have pet insurance and you have to pay out of pocket, it is so expensive.
Oh
Yeah.
God, it was $5,000. Or something. Yeah. It was just something ridiculous. But she's been such a sweetheart. So, we definitely want people to come out and donate.
Again, what day is that?
That's going to be this Thursday at 9.
Okay.
Yep, at Shakespeare's Lower Level.
Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning, man.
Yeah,
I
of
appreciate
course.
it.